Hello, Northwest Georgia. Welcome to your weather on North Georgia Television. We started out in the low 30s with clear skies this morning, but expect clouds to be moving in later. The skies will be overcast this afternoon with temps jumping up into the low 60s. Winds will be south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then cloudy tonight with a slight chance of a rain shower with temps only dropping into the high 40s. Around the region, Calhoun, 32 was the temp early this morning. Expect to be up to 54 at noontime and then 60 this afternoon. In Chatsworth, 34 early, looking at 54 at midday and 59 for your high. And Chickamauga, 34 as well this morning. Look for 53 midday and then up to 60 this afternoon. And in Cohutta, 33 to start the day, 53 at noon, and 60 for your high. Dalton, you were at 32 this morning. Expect to be at 54 by midday and a high this afternoon of 61. And a morning temp of 34 in Fairmount. Expect 56 midday and 61 later this afternoon. Fort Oglethorpe, 34 this morning, 54 by noon, and 60 for your high. In Lafayette, starting at 33, looking at 54 for your midday and 60 this afternoon. And Ringgold, 34 this morning, 54 at noontime, and a high of 60 for you as well. Plenty of clouds and rain in our 7-day forecast. Tomorrow cloudy with periods of rain developing. Later in the day, highs in the low 60s. Southwest winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy overnight with lows near 50. Winds remain southwest at 5 to 10. And then up to a quarter of an inch of rainfall is expected. Cloudy Saturday with north-northwest winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour and high temps near 60. Periods of rain Saturday night. Winds light and variable and another quarter of an inch of rain is expected. Sunday, AM thunderstorms, then steady rain in the afternoon, highs near 65. Cloudy with occasional rain Sunday night and lows in the mid to upper 40s. Cloudy with showers Monday and Monday night, high of 56 and overnight lows around 43. Then Tuesday, more clouds and showers, high near 50, and more of the same overnight, lows in the mid 40s. Overcast Wednesday with a 50% chance of rain showers, high around 63. Rain Wednesday night as well, and lows in the mid 40s again. Thursday, you guessed it, cloudy with occasional rain showers, high in the low 60s, overnight with lows in the mid 40s. That's your weather forecast. We at North Georgia Television hope you have a blessed and beautiful day. And now for the area obituaries. Betty Jean Ross Pell, age 79. Betty Pell of East Ridge went home to be with her Lord and Savior Friday, February 8th. Funeral services will be 1 p.m. Friday, February 15th at the Wilson & Son Funeral Home Chapel in Ringgold with Brother Justin Gazaway presiding. Burial to follow in the Anderson Memorial Gardens. The family will receive friends from 3 to 7 p.m. on Thursday and afternoon time on Friday. Mr. Marion Everett Patty, age 80. Marion Everett Patty of Rocky Face departed this life Monday, February 11th. Service to celebrate his life will be held Saturday, February 16th at 12 p.m. from the Ponders Melrose Chapel. He will be laid to rest beside his wife at the West Hill Cemetery. The family will receive friends at the funeral home from 10 a.m. till 12 p.m. on Saturday. Mr. Dwayne Maudie Harris, age 58. Dwayne Harris of Lafayette passed away Saturday, February 9th. Funeral service will be held on Saturday, February 16th at 12 noon at Prospect Missionary Baptist Church in Lafayette with Pastor Scott Copeland and other ministers officiating. His family will receive friends at the church 1 hour before the 12 p.m. service. Arrangements by Willis Funeral Home of Dalton. Mr. Terry Edward Levain, age 70. Terry Levain of Dalton passed away Saturday, February 9th. A A memorial service to celebrate his life will be held at 4 p.m. Friday, February 15th, at the Chapel of Dalton Funeral Home with Brother Tony Robinson officiating. The family will receive friends from 3 p.m. until the 4 p.m. service. David Allen Roth, age 63. David Roth of Kensington went home to be with the Lord Sunday, February 10th. Funeral services will be at 1 p.m. Thursday, February 14th at Lookout Baptist Church in High Point with Pastor Terry Burns and Dr. Denny Witzel officiating. Interment will be at Coulter Memorial Cemetery. The family will receive friends from 12 p.m. until the 1 p.m. service today at Heritage Funeral Home, Battlefield Parkway. Mr. Henry Clark Smith, age 73. Henry Smith of Calhoun passed away on Sunday. Funeral services will be held Saturday, February 16th at 2 p.m. at Trinity Baptist Church in Calhoun, with Pastor James Washington Jr. officiating. The family will receive friends at First Baptist Church of Calhoun on Friday, February 15th from 6 till 8 p.m. Interment will be held on Tuesday, February 19th at noon at Georgia National Cemetery in Canton. Mr. James Pat Penley, age 81. Pat Penley of Calhoun died at his home on Monday, February 11th, surrounded by his loving family. The Penley family will receive friends at Max Brannon and Sons Funeral Home on Wednesday, February 13th, from 5 until 8 p.m. The funeral service will be Thursday, February 14th at 11 from the Calhoun First Baptist Church. Dr. John Barber and Dr. Brent Davis will officiate. Graveside service will follow. Lossie Bell Wofford, age 96. Lossie Wofford passed away February 12th. Services to honor her life will be Saturday, February 16th at 2 p.m. from the chapel of Max Brannon and Sons Funeral Home with Reverend Herman Parker and Dr. James Shope officiating. Burial will follow in the Irwin Hill Church of God Cemetery. The family will receive friends at the funeral home on Friday, February 15th from 5 till 8 p.m. and again on Saturday from 1 until 2 p.m. Margaret Ann Marney, age 75. Margaret Marney of Dalton passed away peacefully on February 11th, surrounded by her family. Family and friends are invited to visiting hours on Friday, February 15th from 5 to 9 p.m. at Sean Chapman Funeral Home in Chatsworth. A private burial will be held at a later date. Mrs. Linda Gale Smith Lawson, age 70. Linda Lawson of Crandall passed away Tuesday, February 12th at Hamilton Medical Center. Funeral service for Gale will be Friday, February 15th at 1 p.m. in the chapel of Sean Chapman Funeral Home with Reverend Billy Webb officiating. Interment will be in the Ball Creek Cemetery. The family will receive friends Thursday from 5 till 9 p.m. In lieu of flowers, contributions can be made to St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
Good morning, Northwest Georgia, and happy Valentine's Day to all you lovebirds out there. My name is Adam Scott.
And I'm Aaron Scott. First up, Representative Tom Graves announced yesterday he will serve as a Republican leader on the new select committees of the modernization of Congress. Graves will join Representative Derek Kilmer, Democratic chairman, and 10 other members of the House who are tasked with studying, investigating, and suggesting modernization procedures to the 116th Congress District. Their efforts will include recommendations or rules to promote a more modern and efficient Congress, producers, including the schedule and calendar, policies develop the next generation of leaders, staff, recruitment, diversity, retention, and compensation, as well as benefits, administrative efficiencies, including purchasing, travel, outside services, and shared administrative staff, technology, innovation, and the work of the House Commission on Congressional Mailing Standards. Representative Graves said that it is his goal to ensure that this team is able to identify ways to serve the American people more effectively and efficiently while ensuring we also have the tools to recruit and retain top talent. I look forward to working with Chairman Kilmer and my fellow committee members to bring much needed change and innovation to the House. The Select Committee was created in a package of House rules changes at the start of the 116th Congress.
You know, he seems like a nice guy. This Kemp guy, you know, he's out helping a lot of people. My favorite thing about him is in raising the pay for teachers. I believe they deserve that for a long time.
That's great for Graves.
Yes. In Dalton, a woman who was indicted for murder in the shooting for her father in October will plead not guilty, the public defender said. Hannah Khaleesi Henderson, 25, was scheduled to be in Superior Court, Judge Jim Wilbanks' courtroom on Wednesday for arraignment, but public defender Natalie Glazer said Henderson is waiving the hearing, and Glazer's office will enter a plea of not guilty. Henderson was indicted for murder, felony murder, aggravated assault, family violence, possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime, and possession of meth. Glazer also said they will be entering a rider waiver of arrangement and entering the not guilty plea, and the court will set another court date. She also said that it hasn't been set down for a trial yet, and she is not sure what other discovery motions either side may take. Henderson called Whitfield County 911 on October 13th and told an operator she had shot a 50-year-old George Samuel Henderson, claiming her father had been molesting her son and she saw him. Whitfield County Sheriff Scott Chitwood said in a press release at the time that evidence collected at the scene did not support Henderson's version of events. According to an incident report from the sheriff's office, George Henderson was found lying on the floor of the kitchen of the home at 4045 South Dixie Highway. A pistol was beside him, with bloody footprints leading from the kitchen to the carport. The incident, said Hannah Henderson, shot her father with a Ruger LCP .380 caliber gun in the head, with malice aforethought, and she is being held at the county jail without bond.
On a lighter note, a group of local historians has published a hardbound book detailing Dalton and Whitfield County's role in the Civil War. The book, Dalton and the Civil War, a 150th Anniversary Retrospective, is a compilation of research and articles written during the Civil War, sequential commemoration, which took place 2011 to 2015 during the 4-year commemoration. Local historians documented events that took place in Dalton and Whitfield County during the Civil War. The articles were published in the Dalton Daily Citizen and complemented a series of educational events and activities that were developed for visitors and residents alike. Following end of the sequential in 2015, each of the 150 articles was compiled to create the new book. The books are now available for purchase at the Dalton Freight Depot in downtown Dalton.
Next up in Murray County, work will begin yesterday on replacing the bridge on State Route 61 over CSX Railroad just south of unincorporated Tinga in Murray County. Booger Branch Road will be closed to the traffic from US 411 to Branch Road Spur. However, it will still be open to local traffic. Expected to take a year to complete, this project includes a .313 mile of construction of a bridge and approaches on SR 61 over CSX Transportation Railroad in Murray County. The old bridge was built in 1962. Due to the poor condition of the bridge deck and the substructure, it was recommended by Georgia DOT inspectors for replacement. Grant Waldrop, district engineer at the Georgia DOT office in Cartersville, said that upon completion, this project will help improve the flow of traffic in the area, make it safer, and help get the public where they need to go in Murray County. The bridge replacement project is scheduled to be completed by the end of March 2020 at a construction cost of $4 million. The public is urged to know before you go. For real-time information on active construction, incidents, and more, call 511 or visit www.511georgia.org before you get into your car. And this safety tip from GDOT. You know that construction zones, work zones, are dangerous, but do you know that they are not always stationary? Moving work zones that conduct maintenance activities like litter pickup, asphalt repair, edge pavement repair, paving, marking, and sweeping may move slowly and stop intermittently. Treat moving work zones like any other. Pay attention, slow down, watch for workers, and always expect the unexpected. Work zone safety is in your hands. And you know, you see guys getting hurt all the time going by these zones because they want to go too fast.
You do, and people should really take that into consideration while passing. Next up, Catoosa government news. Catoosa County officials marginally approved a vehicle purchase for the county manager's office despite reluctance from 2 commissioners and criticism from the public. During the Board of Commissioners meeting on February 5th, the board awarded an out-of-town bid for the new SUV after multiple residents questioned the purchase in the public appearances portion of the meeting. Public Works Project Inspector Jeremy Bryson presented the bid recommendation to the board. They had an invitation to bid back in January for a Ford Edge or Explorer, and bids were opened on January 31st. They received several bids, and after everything was evaluated and taken into account, the staff has recommended a King Ford from Murphy, North Carolina for a 2019 Ford Edge in the amount of $41,485. Former Commissioner Ray Johnson advised the commissioners to reconsider the purchase, and resident Chelsea Miller, who also serves on the library's Board of Trustees, said the purchase was unnecessary. When new county manager Alicia Vaughn was hired in September, County Attorney Chad Young pointed out that one of the only real differences between Vaughn's contract and her predecessor Jim Walker was that she would not have a monthly take-home vehicle allowance. She is able to use a county car while she is at work for county business, but not to drive back and forth to home. Chairman Henry asked for a roll call vote, at which time he and Commissioners Jeff Long and Jim Coulter voted yes, while newly elected Commissioners Charlie Steffens and Chuck Harris voted no.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's good to hear these things. It's helpful around the community.
Yeah,
knowing these things.
You think that car was necessary?
I mean, not personally, but that's beside the point. We thank you for tuning in here at WDNN, and we'll be right back.
With VidLink, OptiLink's exciting new entertainment platform, you'll have the freedom to stream VidLink content on multiple devices, even when away from home. Plus, with VidLink, you can access the widest array of content on the market. You'll get great features like Restart, Replay, cloud-based DVR storage, all HD programming, and so much more. Contact us today to see how you can get linked to the next big thing in video entertainment.
While the word cancer can strike fear at the deepest level of our souls, in the case of skin cancer, the prognosis is very good. Basal cell and squamous cell carcinomas are the most common and are not normally included in cancer statistics.
Our office specializes in the diagnosis and treatment of skin cancer.
If you're concerned about a mole or freckle that may be changing, give us a call. Most treatments can be performed in our office in about 15 minutes with very little discomfort.
I am Ron McKinney, pastor of Kinsey Drive Baptist Church in Dalton, Georgia. KDBC has been the birthplace of several Christian organizations. It was the birthplace of Christian Heritage School 30 years ago, and through the Academy of Fine Arts, L'Abri Symphonic Orchestra was founded by KDBC members Gene and Betty Lindauer. The ministry of KDBC reaches around the world with the missions of To Every Tribe Ministry, and I was a founding member of North Georgia Fellowship of Christian Athletes in 1992. Majesty is the longest running television program on North Georgia television. For 28 years, we have faithfully proclaimed the doctrines of grace. Kinsey Drive Baptist Church welcomes you to visit at 2626 Kinsey Drive on Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Our website is kinseydrivebaptistchurch.com. To God be all the glory.
Hi guys, I'm Frank Pinson. I want you to tune in on these following show times to watch 101 with Frank Pinson. The show is based on people doing great things in and for your community, our community. Now those are doctors, lawyers, students, teachers, anyone doing great things. So guys, you know the motto, don't just be great, always inspire, motivate, and teach others to do the same. Now that is what we do, and I hope you tune in to WDNN TV. Just click on the website, or you can follow right here, www.thefrankpinson.com, and watch any episodes you like. See you soon.
First Bank of Calhoun and First Bank of Dalton are proud to serve our communities, providing the products you need plus the personal service you expect from your hometown bank. We offer the latest technology, like customized instant issue debit cards, InstaPay, and more. And with our experienced First Elite bankers, switching to First Bank has never been easier.
Stop by and see what sets us apart.
First Bank of Calhoun and First Bank of Dalton, your bank for life. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Judy Elliott, inviting you to join me on Lifestyles for Women show on WDNN TV. This year brings exciting new topics that women like to discuss or just know more about. Subjects like ways to look and feel your very best, travel, family, health, and sometimes just fun girl talk. It's always exciting, and we invite your suggestions. Just message me on Facebook at Lifestyles for Women, or for more information or to watch us online, visit WDNNTV.com, Lifestyles for Women.
Hi,
everyone. I'm Judy Elliott.
I'm Jane Marie Wilson.
And join us for our second season on Southern
Sassy. This season, we are going to do a day in the life of a fireman. We learn how to belly dance and ride horses.
And wear our wedding dresses.
They still fit, by the way.
Only in the front.
So join us for that and much more this season.
Catch us on OptiLink Channel 6
and WDNN Channel 10. Like us on Facebook, because you never know what you're going to find
on Southern Sassy.
And welcome back, Northwest Georgia. Next up, National Football Signing Day decisions for several local high school athletes. Gordon Central football standout Abraham Reyes participated in National Signing Day last Wednesday amongst family, friends, and coaches to continue playing football at the University of the Cumberlands in Kentucky. For Reyes, getting the chance to play college football is a reward for all the time spent working diligently on the field and in the classroom. Calhoun's Trip Hobsel is headed off to play football at Birmingham Southern College in the fall after signing a scholarship during a ceremony at the high school Wednesday. Hoblitzel said he is excited to continue playing football, taking the skills learned from his father and grandfather to the next level. And even though his size and ability did not lead to Division I offers, his hard work in the classroom and on the field have put him in a good place to play Division III football and further his education at the quality school.
Braylon Barton, one of the most dangerous and elusive wide receivers in Region 6 AAA over the past few seasons and a key cog in the Calhoun offense, shared on Wednesday as part of Calhoun's High's National Signing Day festivities that he is taking his talents to the University of Pikeville in Kentucky. It is apparent that his speed is guaranteed to be an asset at the next level. With the help of Calhoun head coach Hall Lamb, Barton linked up with the University of Pikeville a few weeks ago, and he knew right away that he would be a great fit in that program. Calhoun Drew Rutledge signed to play football at Georgia Southern University during a ceremony at the high school on Wednesday, surrounded by his family, friends, and coaches. Rutledge, a wide receiver with the Yellow Jackets, was headed to Georgia Southern as a preferred walk-on. For all your hard work and on and off the field, North Georgia salutes you and all these young men and anticipates a great future for them.
Yeah, congratulations, guys. In other sports news, North Murray's boy basketball team wins a region title for the first time in school history. Head coach Tim Ellis had a list of goals for his team at the beginning of the season, and Saturday night the team achieved a big one. North Murray defeated Calhoun 56-51 on Saturday night at Ringgold in the Region 6 3A basketball championship. The Mountaineers, who all season have been led by multiple of different players, again displayed their unselfishness to earn the first region championship in school history. Ladd McConkey, who finished with 12 points, ran to head coach Tim Ellis after the buzzer sounded in the fourth quarter and embraced his coach in a moment of emotion. Both North Murray and Calhoun played physical, aggressive basketball from the opening tip, but it was a surprise player who shined brightest for the Mountaineers. Hayden Hewlett, who started the game on the bench, came on in the first half and caught fire, scoring 13 first-half points. He finished the game with a team high of 17.
Along with Hewlett, Luke Griffin played possibly his most complete game of the season for the Mountaineers. Griffin, who battled down low against Calhoun's Davis Allen, ferociously established his presence in the paint for North Murray and finished with 11 points. After North Murray took a 29-24 lead in halftime, Calhoun made a run in the second half. Gage Meftone, who finished with a game-high of 18 points for Calhoun, was held to just 3 points in the second half, but still the Yellow Jackets managed to take a 41-40 lead as the third quarter drew to an end. North Murray quickly reclaimed the lead after being trailed again. The game became tight in the final minutes as both teams traded baskets. North Murray's Deontay Tidwell, who finished the game with 10 points, completed a rebound put back with a little more than 3 minutes. With a little more than 2 minutes to play, Hewlett stepped up once more. Hewlett forced a steal and promptly therefore knocked down both ends of a 1-and-1, and although Calhoun would tie the game once more at 50, the Mountaineers knocked down their free throws in the final minute and gave Ellis and North Murray the first region title in the program history. North Murray will host the first round of the state playoffs on February 15th, with the opponent yet to be announced.
Congratulations to the Mountaineers. We wish you well at the playoffs. Good job, guys. And for the ladies, the Gordon Central Lady Warriors continue their great season by clinching their second consecutive AA state playoff Tuesday night with convincing win over the Armuchee Lady Indians 55-33. It was a tight game at the end of the first, with Gordon Central clinging to an 8-4 lead, but after the sluggish start in the first quarter for the Lady Warriors, they were able to hit their stride and secure the victory. The offense for the Lady Warriors outscored Armuchee 19-9 in the second to open up the game. Gordon Central led 27-13 at the half and never looked back. Armuchee did close the gap to 9 points at the start of the third by going on a quick 7-2 run coming out of halftime, but that's as close as it would get the rest of the way, as Gordon Central led 36-21 at the end of the third quarter.
The Armuchee Lady Indians were led by Olivia Moses, who was the lone Lady Indian in double figures with 17. Gordon Central was led by 7 AA Region Player of the Year, Mercedes Coleman, who had 25 points. Kara Crump, who landed on the 7 AA first team, was also in double figures with 13. After the game, head coach Matt Swanson was excited for the second straight state berth. The Gordon Central Lady Warriors will continue their quest for the 7 AA Region Championship this Friday at 7 p.m. against the Rockmart Lady Yellow Jackets at Rockmart High School. Around the region today, Northwest Whitfield Middle School has a school council meeting at 7:30 a.m. The Dalton Whitfield Senior Citizen hosts a Valentine's Day celebration mini event. It's from 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. It features a free heart health seminar with Hamilton Medical Center, free Valentine's Day photos, lunch, and ice cream social. Also a performance by Gary Woody and his country band. Their annual Sweetheart Dance begins at 6 p.m. The cost is $5 per person. North Georgia Healthcare Center in Ringgold is celebrating 10 years and offering free health screenings Thursday. You can call the center to learn what screenings are being offered at 706-935-6442. And don't forget the local theaters having opening shows for that special Valentine's Day. The Ringgold Playhouse will kick off its 2019 season on the Valentine's Day with the hilarious comedy The Foreigner. The production will include 7 performances over 2 weekends, February 14th to 16th and the 21st through the 23rd at 7:30 p.m. and a matinee performance Saturday the 23rd at 2 p.m. Tickets are $10, general admission, and $8 for seniors and students. They can be purchased on the city's website, cityofringgoldgeorgia.gov, or at the door. An award-winning theater company, Back Alley Production, invites you to attend its Slice of Life romantic comedy, Death Takes a Holiday, at the Mars Theater in Lafayette. Show dates are for 1 weekend only, Valentine's Day, February 14th, February 16th at 7:30, and matinees on Saturday at Sunday at 2:30. Tickets can be purchased online or at the box office 30 minutes before your showtime.
Coming up this weekend, Four Courts Incorporated will host their 12th annual Father-Daughter Dance Friday, February 15th from 6:30 until 9:30 p.m. at the Colonnade in Ringgold. This year's dance is a masquerade ball. All ages are welcome. Tickets are $5 for daughters and $10 for dads. Includes refreshments as well. Flowers or professional photography will be available at an additional charge. All proceeds go toward 4 Point's mission of providing services for children and their adults to ensure the physical and emotional safety of the families of our community. Get your tickets online at our 4pointsincorporated.org.
Mount Pleasant United Methodist Church in Calhoun will welcome Elizabeth Von Trapp for a concert Friday, February 15th, starting at 7 p.m., featuring songs from The Sound of Music. Admission is free for the concert, but donations to the artists are appreciated. Trapp, the granddaughter of the legendary Mariah and Baron Von Trapp, says that the sounds of music are a part of her earliest memories. She has been singing professionally since childhood, everywhere from European cathedrals to the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. Elizabeth has released 5 self-produced albums and has performed across the United States, Austria, and Russia. And we thank you for tuning in today at WDNN. Don't be afraid to get a little freaky on this Valentine's Day. I'm Aaron Scott.
I'm Adam Scott, and always remember,
stay classy, Dalton.